happening, y'all? It's me, Sonia, with Navigating Seasons with Sonia. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my God, this has been such a ride, you guys. Just doing this, I'm getting such an amazing response to my channel, to my IG, Navigating Seasons with Sonia on IG. Remember that sharing my OOTEs. You all have been tremendous, and I just say thank you. And I'm just ready to take it further. So we just gonna keep on going, okay? On today's episode, I wanted to really just share about um, the business of dialysis, the business of dialysis. Because it is a business, you guys. I thought like over the years, now more than ever, so many people are having kidney failure, kidney disease, and there's other things that would cause diseases that you can have that would cause you to need dialysis. There's lupus, there's endometriosis that affects your kidneys. The lupus affects your kidneys. Diabetes and hypertension affects your kidneys. There's so many other things that you could be going through, that you could be walking through in your season that would lead you to a dialysis chair. I mean, I'm just going to put it blank. And that's what it is. Um, I know that a lot of it has to do with what we consume, our food, our diets. Um, all that as well is very, very important. The abundance of consumption of processed foods, sugar, salt more importantly, because salt leads to hypertension. Hypertension, high blood pressure affects your kidneys. Salt affects your kidneys. All that unnecessary sodium leads to inflammation in your body, all of these different things. So those are things that we really as a community, as just living on this earth, we need to be aware of, and we need to be more mindful of what we're putting in our bodies, because all of those things affect you. And when you look at the number of people, the number of dialysis clinics popping up all over the world, the country, the world, everywhere, it's it's really it's unbelievable, you guys. And so I know for me, sitting in that chair 3 days a week, and it varies for everyone. Some people need maybe just a couple of days, maybe three, maybe four, maybe five. It all depends on their condition, how badly they need to get in there and have their blood cleansed, toxins removed, the parasites, all of that from their body that their kidneys are not able to do. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Um, so back to, like I said, the business of it. If you have one person in a dialysis clinic, for each person sitting in the chair for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, it can run anywhere from, $3,500 a session up to $8,000 a session. It really all depends. Then, if you calculate that out by the number of days in a week that people need the dialysis, and then multiply that by 52 weeks in a year, do the math, come up with your number. But just to give you an idea, it can range in the US. Now I'm speaking US, and you can look up the facts yourself. It can range anywhere, guys, from about 65,000 a year per patient in the chair, and upwards of 150,000 a year per patient in a chair. Did I say it was a business? And so you have clinics all over the country. You have, you know, 30, 40 people, patients per shift in a clinic. And you have 3 to 4 shifts a day, maybe 24-hour shifts at any given time. And then go back and calculate that out per person, per person. And you see what I'm talking about, being a business, healthcare business, okay? And how the healthcare industry, pharmaceutical company, they're just making money, and it's at the risk of our lives, you guys. our lives, because there is no um they don't want to cure us. They just want to treat us, because that's where you're going to make the money. There's no making money in the cure. It's all about the treatment. So as long as they can get you in that chair day after day after day, week after week, that's what it is, you guys. And I'm telling you, I see men and women, all nationalities, black, white, Asian, Pacific Islander, you name it, that's in that chair. Latin, young, old, 20s up until 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever the case may be, every day that's battling kidney disease and has to be in that chair to keep them living. This is what it is. This is the real. This is the raw. This is the uncut. Okay. So just keep that in mind for yourselves and your families, anyone you're supporting. That's what it is. And it changes your life completely in a lot of ways, that may not be great. But then if you just know that you're going to live your life regardless, in spite of, and keep going and keep at it, and go to your functions, vacation, travel, go to a game, check out your sports, be with your family, live your life in spite of, and in hopes that you can get a donor, like I'm hoping for, that I can get a donor. um, Being on the kidney list, on the donor list, it can take anywhere from 3 to 7 years, guys, to get a kidney if you're on that list. Versus if you have a living donor who can donate a kidney to not just me, but someone else who may be in need of a kidney as well, for their lives, to save their lives. Okay. So those are the things I wanted to share in this video today. I'll be talking about more and other things at a later date. I told you it's a journey, and you're here with me, and I thank you. I'm grateful. And yeah, just be kind, extend grace, take care of yourself, and live. Okay? Until we meet again. Smooches.